Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. How are you today? Okay, all of you feel happy, right? Good. And I hope you are not feel sad, right? Okay. Before I will do started to the learning, we must be started to pray together. Okay. Okay, finish. Okay. I hope all of you feel happy and fun to follow the learning today. And before we started to the learning, I will to check your attendance. Okay, the first is Rini, present or not? Oh, present. Okay, good. Rina, present or not? Present. Okay, good. And the last, Johnny, present or not? Present. Okay, good. Today no one is absent, right? Okay, before started to the material, I would like to tell about the learning objective or the purpose of learning. Today I hope you are speaking English well, and then you get the new vocabulary from the material today. And we found before the learning today, we are fun before, right? Okay, before you got the break semester, and then of course you went to the tourism place or anything else, and the first question or the question is, where did you go? Where did you go? Okay, you can answer it. Okay, oh, you went to the Kuta Bali beach, right? Okay, it's a good. And where did you go? Where did you go? Or because in there has a white sand, and you can saw a sunset view, and you went to the circus water park, and then the water boom in Kuta Bali, right? And you, of course, you feel happy, and then there is memorable and enjoyable for you. And okay, I want to report your story in the last month, and report it, please. Okay, okay, it's good, interesting story. Okay, I will repeat for you for her story. Okay, last week, she and her family trip to Bali. She was there for 3 days or closer to 1 week, and then she got many precious experience during to the in Kuta Bali, and then I want to tell shortly what is the condition, and then how did she feel. Okay, she feels happy and enjoyable in there, because in there in Kuta has sea sands, white sands, and sea waves are not too big. And then she went to circus water boom park, and then water park in Kuta Bali, and she was very happy and enjoyable and memorable in there. Okay, I think that's all from her story. Okay, I want to start it do learning today. The learning today is the context, about the context. Today I want to tell about the material today. The material today is the context. I would like to teach you about it. And what do you know about the context? No one? Oh, okay. I would like to explain about the context. Okay, the context is a text that telling the reader about one story or event. For examples, before she tell about her story in Kuta Bali, and then of course you pay attention from her story. One story is about the vacation or holiday or daily activity, and then what is the purpose about the context. It's good to entertaining or informing the reader. Okay, it's a goal to entertaining or informing the reader. It is the purpose from the context. Okay. Okay. Next, I want to show the one picture. Do you know what is it? This is the picture is Surabaya Zoo, and I give for examples in one story about the picture. And for example, last week my family and I went to the Surabaya Zoo, or it is called KBS. In the morning, when we got to the zoo, there was a big line, so we had to wait a while to get in. After we entered in the zoo, we saw many were hanging and then photo spot. And there was an animal very diverse, started for mammals, reptile, and then aquatic animals. And then we took a picture with the animals and other places of interest. In the afternoon, we saw some animals being fed. And then and in the end of the day, when we left, we were going to go to the restaurant and we were very tired, but we were so happy and then so much fun. This is for example. Next, this is a different picture because this is has a 4 picture or the picture chunks. And okay, the one is how did she do? Okay, this is a child saw her mother to prepare the tools or ingredients for the made the cake, and they will do it in the morning, right? And the next she stirred and the mix the ingredients, and then she or little girls helped to the mother. And then next the cake they make is a pie. This is a pie, and then she wait for the cake to cook. And then the last picture, mother and little girl serve the pie and show the result to her father, and they ate together. Good. Your answer is good. Okay. Okay. And then I want to explain about the language features before I make a group discussion. And the context use the simple past tense. What is the formula? The formula is it can be these are okay. This is a formula: positive, negative, and interrogative, and then the characteristic of the context are: the first is the context use the action verb, and the second adverb, and the third adjective, and then last conjunction or connector from the one sentence and then other sentence. And action verb is for example, and then adverb this is and then adjective, and conjunction this is this is action verb, adverb, and adjective, and conjunction. And then the context have for the kind of the context. And the first is personal context. This is about your experience. And then the next imaginative context is about for example, the film is Spider-Man. And then factual context, you got the news or the story is a fact. And then the last historical context, you can a story about the Borobudur temple. Next, I would like to make a group discussion, two group discussion, and then I give your two picture and then one story to you. This is I have two picture and then story, and I would like to analyze based on my explanation. This is okay. Okay, good. Okay, your the result, your explanation. The first is what kind of the context this is. What is it? Oh, factual. Okay, good. Factual. The context. And then next this is what is it? Okay, personal. The context. And the next, this is what happened. Where did it happen? Oh, this is and this is where did it place? This is whether it's the same. Okay, right. Same. Past tense. Okay. You can see this is have three paragraph. This is you can analyze this the more important for the context. And the first is the first paragraph, two paragraph, and the third paragraph. First paragraph, orientation, event, and reorientation. And reorientation provide the background, and then it answer the question what, who, where, how, and then even it tells the event chronological and have conjunction. Conjunctions are because, but, before, after, and then reorientation. It's the author feeling. After the author got the vacation or holiday, it's of course it have a feeling, and then this is it can be happen in the personal recon. Okay, you are great. You can analysis from the two picture and then one story. For each group, I have the question from every story, and then the first about the thing. The question is okay. This is every story have three questions. The first, when did it happen? When did it happen? When? 1 week ago. 1 week ago. 1 week ago. Okay, good. And then second, where did it took place? Where is it? Oh, the bus station. Okay, good. The answer great. Bus station. And then last, what happened? Okay, here didn't buy a lot of people. Why? Why? Because the thief tried to steal someone's smartphone and bag, but he was unlucky. Okay, great. And then next, about the holiday Balikambang Beach in Malang. Where did they go? When? Where? Balikambang Beach. Okay, great. And then, who did she go there? With? With my friends. Okay. Next, last, how did they feel? How did they feel? She was very memorable and enjoyable. Okay, now you have do conversation with your group. Okay, I can take assessment for you. Okay. Okay, good. This is have 3 questions for every story, and I would like to conversation with other friends and or in your groups based on the question, and then I will do and I will take your assessment now. Okay, first, when did it happen and where did it took place, and then what happened, and the next, where did they go, who did she go there with, and then the last, how did they feel. Okay, okay, good. You are a good job, and you will do conversation. It's good. Okay, now in the last learning, I want to you write about 2 picture. You can write with every group, your group, 2 picture. You make a paragraph and then you practice in the front of the class, and then I give your feedback, comment, and then assessment for you. Okay, start from now. You can make the paragraph about the context. Finish everyone. Okay, now you can stop to write, and then you practice in the front of the class. One of the from the each group can practice in the front of the class the result of your task or assignment. Can you show to your friends now? Okay, start from now. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Rini. I'm from group 1. I will report about the picture. This is a Bromo mountain. I will report it about the picture. For example, last week my family and I went to the Bromo mountain. We drove a car for a trip and it took 5 hours. We departed at 7 a.m. and arrived in the homestay near Bromo mountain at 12 a.m. Then we rested for a while until the afternoon. In the afternoon, we went around to look for food and enjoy the weather around Mount Bromo. The next day, we departed to the Mount Bromo using the jeep to saw the sunrise around the mountain. We rode horse and I saw a small crater there. After we had fun, we decided to go back to homestay, prepare to go back to Surabaya, and I think my holiday is very pleasant and I want to go back in the Mount Bromo. Okay, I think that's all from me. I'm from the group 1. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Next, the next group. Okay, time is yours. Okay, I'm from group 2. I will present about my story about the context. I got the picture. This picture about the Batu Secret Zoo. This is Jatim Park 2 in Malang, and this is my result. Last holiday, I went to a picnic to Jatim Park 2 with my family. I went there by car. We left to Forest Jatim Park 2 at 6 a.m. At 8 a.m. we arrived to Jatim Park 2. And then arriving there, we parked the car at the parking lots and then we bought ticket. After that, we bought ticket. We entered in. We watched giant mouse, birds, monkey, and so on. Then we went to the snack house and aquarium house. Then we came to the animals museum. In the animals museum, we watched many animals which have been preserved. For example, deer, tiger, and so on. And then after that, we bought some food. This place was very nice and the children could learn about animals later. We went to restaurant and we arrived home at 5 p.m. Okay, I think that's all for me. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Before you have done to practice in the front of the class, and I give your feedback for the two groups. And the first is about the from mountain, and your story is good and using a simple past tense, but you are not tell more specific. For example, you are not mention what are there, and you told more shortly. And then second for the second group, you are great completely and using simple past tense and explain about setting part 2 contains what, where, when, how, and why. And then two story contains personal recon text. And then I will summarize for the learning today. What did you got the learning today about the context? The first is, what is the context? Okay, good. The context that telling the reader about the one story, event, activity on your holiday, and then the kind of the context are four. Okay, good. One, the first, factual recons, imaginative recons, personal recons, and then historical recons. And then tenses using the simple past. Okay, great. And then use accent verb, adverb, adjective, conjunction, and then the important from the context has structure. First is orientation, event, reorientation. Okay, good. Finish from the learning today. I can close from learning today. Okay, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.